Hi everyone, hope you're well. Brett here. I have rebuilt the learning module for critical thinking, problem solving and decision making. It didn't take me quite as long the second time, but it was still quite a pain to have to redo that after losing it yesterday. So my apologies for the delay. I am going to walk you through this week's learning module and introduce you to what the expectations are. So if you can find your way to the announcements page for Keys to Success, come over to the left hand side and select course documents. Inside course documents, there's only one folder at the moment: critical thinking, problem solving and decision making. Open that and you will see this week's learning activities. The first one being the overview for this module. So you'll need to open that. And then read through, complete any of the little exercises, little questionnaires that you see here. Take notes, print it out if you wish, scribble on it, underline things however you choose to do things. I'll just minimize that for now. Go back to the folder with the learning activities. So these learning activities are not assessed. These are like the bookwork that you would do in your communications class or your computer class or your math class. They're the exercises that lead up to the demonstration, the assignment or the test or whatever it is that you're going to be assessed on. So these are purely for your own self-development. This is the learning portion of the course. I do not need to see your work for these things. This is purely to prepare you for the demonstration or the assignment that I'll show you at the end. So number two is it's about an 11-minute video on critical thinking that I'd like you to watch. And then we have 4 links to different critical thinking, problem solving, little exercises and inventories that you can do. So just click on the link, and then this one's just a case of moving this little guy here to answer the questions. So similar sort of thing for number 4, number 5, and number 6. Number 7 is a video from a movie called Freakonomics. Freakonomics is a great book, and it's 2 guys who really think critically about our society and life in general, and they use statistics to come up with some really interesting insights into human behavior and how things work. So a little video there about real estate agents, which I think you'll find interesting. And number 7B is a link to their website. They have all kinds of other information and lots of examples of critical thinking in action. So that's the last of the learning activities. Then we get down to the assignment. And I'm giving you a scenario here. You are a student in a college level class. Each week there is a group of 4 students who show up late, constantly talk while the prof is talking, and generally just goof around. The behavior is having a detrimental impact on your learning and your college experience overall. It has now been going on for a few weeks, and the professor doesn't seem to be doing anything about it. Your task is to use the decision-making chart that we have below here to think critically, to problem solve, and to make a decision about what you would do in this situation. So we're going to start by stating the problem and really think critically and deeply about what the problem actually is. Take it a step further and analyze the problem. Why is this happening? What are the different elements of this problem? Is it one problem? Is it a multitude of problems? Who has responsibility for this problem? Usually when we start doing problem solving, people want to jump to the solution straight away. What I want you to do is to brainstorm as many different solutions as you can think of. When you're brainstorming, there are no bad ideas. Write down anything that comes into your head. Once we've exhausted all of our ideas, we're going to explore each of those solutions. Maybe narrow it down to the best 2 or 3, and then think critically about which would be the best option for you and choose a solution. What are you going to do in this situation to address this problem? To submit this assignment, you can either type your answers directly into this format and then just save the file, upload it to Blackboard, or when we go to the assignment link here, okay, so when we click on this, it takes us to a journal. You can create a journal entry, and then you can just type your answer directly in here if you wish, or if you would prefer, attach the file right there with Browse My Computer. When you're done, post your entry and it will be sent to me. I will read it and give you a grade. Just head back to the previous page here. Oops. Where are we? Here we are. Go back down to that assignment. So the due date is next Wednesday at midnight. All of our assignments will basically go from Thursday to Wednesday. Since you're getting this assignment a day late, I'm flexible, but next Thursday we'll be starting the next assignment, so it's probably in your best interest to just get it done by next Wednesday. But if you do need additional time, contact me. I am always open to providing extensions as long as you've contacted me before the due date. If the due date comes and goes and then you ask me for an extension, I can't help you out there. So talk to me beforehand, and no questions asked, you can have an extension. If you have any questions about the assignment or any of the learning activities, you can email me, you can call me, my extension is 5260, or drop into F110, I have an office there, just talk to Dee and ask to see me, and I'd be happy to chat with you if I happen to see you in one of my other classes. Okay, that's it from me for this week. Good luck, have fun, and I look forward to reading your solutions to that problem. Over and out.